Hi guys, this is Kristian from Wingsurfer.nl. I present to you the FreeWing AIR version 3. It's about time there's a new version 3 on the market, because it's been like 2 years ago that Starboard Airush came out with the version 2, and a lot has changed in 2 years of wing development. Although I have to say the FreeWing AIR version 1 and also the 2 were really nice wings to get the hang of wing foiling. And also just winging without a foil, because they were pretty compact for the size of wing. So that made it easy to learn with the wing. But they had quite large windows that were nice because you could see behind you what was happening behind you. But the windows were quite heavy. And also they got damaged quite easily. Also those wings had a lot of handles, so it's better just to have two or even one extra handle in the middle, but two handles, so you always grab the right handle, so you don't have to choose your handle. That's a development that actually did come through in the new version as well. So I'll give you a nice review about this wing. I've been using it for 4 times on the Northsea in different conditions, so it gave me a good overall view on this wing, and let me share it with you. Okay, first let's have a look at all the details of the wing. This wing comes with soft handles, standard, but they can be replaced by hard handles. So whether you prefer soft or hard, both are possible. If you buy them in the shop, they do come with the soft handles, and then later on you can separately order the hard handles as well. Changing them is really easy. You just unscrew this on both sides and put the hard handle on again. That's it. I've tried it on a different wing and it works really easy. The inflation of the wing goes through standard button valve. It's in one inflation system, so when you pump it up on this one, the whole wing inflates. So it inflates really quick. It goes up to, this is 5 meters, and it goes up to 8 psi. To deflate, you just release the same valve, but also there's another release here, so you can deflate the strut, the center strut, quickly as well. So packing it up is really quick and easy. Also, talking about packing it up, it comes with a really large bag, so the wing fits in this bag really easily. But also it's got enough space to put your pump in as well. Actually something I don't really like, because my pump, as you can see, it's sandy. It's always covered with sand, so if I manage to get no sand on my wing while packing it, sand might come in with the pump. Okay, let's have a look at the leash. It's quite wide. I like it because it's quite sturdy and goes on and off your rest really quickly. Also, when you do a lot of moves, after a while your leash gets tangled and it becomes really annoying. This leash comes with a little spinning wheel to avoid that. So it's a small detail, but it's quite nice. Going further, there's a lot of reinforcements on the wing, so it's got a lot of protection. It's the air, so again it has windows in the wing. I do have to say, when I wing, it's not very crowded, but still I do like it. You know, sometimes you just see that little thing happening behind you, and that just, you don't have to move your wing up, and it gives you a nice, safer feeling or something. These windows are from different material though. They are thinner, and they don't add a lot of weight. So that's a good thing. So let's first talk about all of the positive things this wing has to offer. So what I really noticed was when I pumped it up and held it in the wind, walked towards the water, how neutral this wing was. It was so well balanced that I almost didn't notice holding the wing while walking down to the water. So the feeling was really light, so like it's not there almost, you know. So that also translated actually in one of the best wave sessions I had. It was windy. It does like a lot of wind actually, this wing, but when wave riding it just felt so neutral every time. It was really stable. So for wave riding, this wing is really amazing. But also doing transitions like tacking, other things in with the wing, you have to move from one side to the other. The wing goes really easily. So that's where this wing really performs well. Also, the wing is a bit less deep than some other wings. Because of that, I think I could hold this wing quite long. So even when the wind picked up, I could hold this wing and control it for a very long time. Because of that, I also could manage to get quite some speed out of the wing, and also going upwind on this wing was really easy. Okay, so then we move on to the things I liked a bit less on this wing. Well, I already mentioned the power zone of this wing is a bit less. I had a bit of trouble getting up onto the foil in really light winds, I'd say. I only had light winds for one session though, in my first session. So maybe it's just something to get used to for a little bit more, but I'm 85 kilos and I was using the wing with a lot of current, so you need a bit of power sometimes to get onto the foil more easily. So it went a little bit more difficult. But from other wings I've tried as well that had the same. I know guys that are a bit lighter, and when the conditions are easier, so you don't have current or a lot of chop, these wings with a bit less power actually feel nicer, because you don't get that powered up feeling all the time. But if you do like a powered up feeling all the time, you just have to use this wing with more wind, or get a different wing, of course. Because when I used the FreeWing N-Team, well, it was called Nitro before, they relabeled it, but that wing it's cut out much deeper and has a lot more power to it. Other thing I don't like that much are the soft handles. Like, the soft handles are a little bit less soft, as you can see. Because of that, when I was riding the wing, I noticed I like to hold my hand here, and you can see it's getting more difficult to move your hand to the side of the handles when you get closer, especially in the beginning. After 2 sessions this went easier, so it might just have been the material that was still new, and when it's new it's a bit more difficult to move around, I noticed. So you hold it there and you slip back after a while, but I do want to hold the wing here and not in the middle. If you put on the carbon handles on this wing, I'm sure it's easy to hold it here, because carbon handles are just square. So that might be a solution if you are tall and you have long arms, and it feels like you have to want to hold the wing more to the front. Also, they're a little bit less soft. Like for me, with my hands, this works well to hold it, but I can imagine, well, I've actually when I was using gloves, I couldn't hold it that well, because this material is just a little bit too wide. Other than that, I think this wing is a great all-rounder again, especially if you want to go fast, ride waves, because this one excels in the area really well, and just want to free ride and do easy transitions, and you do like soft handles, this is a wing to try, because the soft handles, you know, if you hit the board with soft handles, nothing happens to your board. If they hit your head, it's not a problem. So that's a soft handle, hard handle discussion, but I only use hard handles when I'm like want to race really, or the wing just has hard handles, and then I'm using them in the waves. But if I have to choose, I'm still choosing the soft handles when I'm wave riding. When I just want to free ride and want to go for more speed, I like the hard handles more. But that's personal preference. Also, talking about personal preference, I like the colors of this wing. Some wings, more and more wings, they have a lot of white in them. You can't see them from a distance, and this wing makes it easy. I hope this review was useful to you. If you have any questions, just post them in the comment area below. I'll try to answer them as quickly as possible. See you in the next review.